This is a story about mosquitoes and how much I hate them. I just don't like their attitude. Because they're just so sneaky, you know? And I don't like their sound. Their favorite sound, I call that the sound of petty coward. I don't like their attitude, their sneakiness. They sometimes like bite like really weird spot that I can't even reach, and I just, how dare they suck my blood and poison me? I want to kill them. Every time I meet this mosquito, I just wanna squish them, like hit them hard. I just wanna kill them with like the worst kind of punch. I once had this really good killing method. That one mosquito landed on my arm, and I knew it was just putting its straw into my vein, and I just waited for it to have my blood. And then flexed it, just like instance. And then it bursted. It bursted with my blood. I hate mosquitoes. About mosquitoes, lies, and comedian. My brother works at Supreme Court. Growing up, I didn't really spend much time with him. He was kind of unapproachable, but he was an interesting person with high potential. He just was really smart, but somehow, like, I didn't get to talk to him much. And then I left my home when I was 14, and for good 10 years, I didn't have any contact with him. And then, like, all of a sudden, one day I had this email, and the email address had the same surname as me. I thought it was spam, but somehow on a whim I opened it, and it was a letter from him. Dear sister, I am a judge. I'm getting married. We have a big wedding ceremony you must attend. Please fly to Japan. Note, please do not get involved with anything criminal. That is no longer okay. I'm not really a planning type, but I think I have to plan something. This is a story about petty crimes versus noble crimes. Petty crimes happens every day in a sunny street. It just satisfies temporary desire, but it doesn't mean anything. Nobody remembers. It leaves no significance in history. Petty. To do something writer called Jean Genet. I've been reading his stuff. The playwright, but he's a very interesting person. He was going in and out of jail all his life. He got sentenced to die in jail. But somehow he started to write poems in jail. And all the literary people thought he has to be out of jail. He got pardoned. Came out of jail because of his art. Very interesting person. Maybe. This is a story about skewed position. Skewed position is two lines not meeting. It's not parallel, even though it looks like. It's not perpendicular, even when it sometimes appears to be. It just never touches each other. Skewed communication. This is a story about masseuse. Subtitle of this piece is Masseuse is the mosquito, the little vampire. I hate mosquitoes. Mosquito massages other people's ego. Mosquito eats granola in the morning. Mosquito eats too much sugar. Mosquito thinks friend's friend is a friend. Mosquito pulls out this migraine thing at 10 p.m. when her partner is having fun. This is a story about skewed position. I emailed back my brother saying, "Dear brother, don't worry. I'm not thinking about crimes at all. When it comes to coincidence, I'm a sucker for it. I really like when you go to the bookstore and then same books somehow jump at you and then tell read me. And this happened to me this spring. I really get excited, but also scared what that means, you know? This is a story about consequence of coincidence. Maybe it means something. I went to St. Mark's bookstore sometime in March and then meeting a friend. But somehow that day, I felt like this book is saying out loud and reading. And I wanted to pick it up. And then right when I was about to pick it up, the friend came, so I couldn't just. Toward what is known as evil, I lovingly pursued an adventure which led me to prison. Though they may not always be handsome, men doomed to evil possess the manly virtue. Erotic play discloses nameless worlds which are revealed by the nocturnal language of lovers. Such language is not written down. It is whispered into the ear at night in a hoarse voice. At dawn, it is forgotten. Repudiating the virtue of your world, criminals hopelessly agree to organize a forbidden universe. They agree to live in it. The air there is nauseating. They can breathe it, but criminals are remote from you as in love. They turn away and turn me away from the world and its laws. There smells of sweat, sperm, and blood. In short, to my body and my thirsty soul it offers devotion. It was because the world contains these erotic conditions that I was bent on evil. Desiring to hymn these criminals, I use what is offered me by the form of most exquisite natural sensibility, which is already aroused by the garb of convicts. Thus, I offered my tenderness. To the convicts, I wanted to call them by charming names to designate their crimes with, for modesty's sake, the subtlest metaphor. It is not by the following image that I prefer to imagine them in Guyana. The strongest, with a home, the hardest, veiled by mosquito netting. The strongest, with a home, the hardest, veiled by mosquito netting. New thought. Criminal is basically this huge bull with a penis stuck on his head. But it has a mosquito net around it. It doesn't even be bothered to kill them. Don't get bothered by mosquitoes. That was new to me. This is a story about underground. People underground knows what's going on underground and above ground at the same time. The people above the ground doesn't know that it exists here. So these two lines, I put it so that it's kind of a skewed position. Like, my brother will never understand me and I never understand him. So if you just come here and then just kind of look at it, it looks like maybe it will intersect at some point. And if you go, you just go in at the edge of the space and be careful with this. It's just like really funny when you just don't meet like that. You know, you want to go that way. Thinking that maybe, well, I don't like mosquitoes, but maybe if I become a mosquito myself, maybe I'll understand how it works, and maybe I don't get bothered by them. So with that idea, I heard this advertisement that there exists a mosquito school that you can apply to get in. So I went to take this entrance exam at the mosquito school. Mosquito eats granola in the morning. Mosquito drives an expensive car to an ecology meeting. Mosquito has a lot of birthday party pictures on the fridge. Mosquito says one thing and does another thing. Mosquito draws nice life plan, but he never takes the first step. Mosquito gets zapped by electricity. I failed. I didn't get into the school. The headmaster of the mosquito school told me they can't take me because I'm a comedian. Mosquito talks about recycling a lot, but its whole life is wasteful. Mosquito wears silk lingerie, top and bottom the same color. Maybe I need to train myself harder. I'm gonna get in next year. I went to a boot camp. Boot camp. Every morning. To become a mosquito, you must give up meat. You must eat organic vegetables. You must pour 10 milligrams of fish oil in your stomach. You must pour flaxseed all over everything you eat. To become a mosquito, you must give up pride. You must stroke other people's ego even when you despise them. To become a mosquito, you must give up listening to experimental music. You must listen to nice music. Sing, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Mosquito gets zapped by electricity. master said the reason why I didn't get in to the mosquito school is because I'm a comedian. So what's between the mosquito and comedian? Maybe I can stop there. I'm not getting zapped. I think I have to understand what's between mosquitoes and comedian. Then maybe I can figure it out. So there is something between mosquito and comedian. What is this thing? And it's really, maybe it can be explained through this episode. This dot is a flan. This is a story about 3 desserts: meringue, flan, and cake. Flan was a really good friend of mine from teenage. Flan used to be my best friend with like a couple other people, and I always went to his house and hung out there, yeah? He was interesting person with high potential. He was a graffiti artist. He was interesting. He was hanging from skyscraper and do this. If I think about it now, it's called flan, like just the top of the building, you know? Anyway, the flan, something happened, and somehow, one day he started to hang out at my house. It was a much smaller house, but somehow he preferred to hang out at my house so all my friends moved to there too. This was the hangout spot now. Very weird, right? And around the same time, he started to want cake from us. Sugar. He wanted all the entertainment from us. He put me on the pedestal and somehow just make me entertain him. He became needy. He became greedy. He wanted love and he wanted care and everything from us, but not doing anything by himself. What happened? He was an interesting person, but he lost substance. No substance. That's flat. Why? And then I realized this must be the case. Maybe when I heard that news that he lost this house, I knew there was another house here. Mosquito was drawing blood out of this person. Now we understood. I had this party with all the friends, and somehow flan came and he brought this home-baked cookies, a box of home-baked cookies, and underneath there's this little card. Dear Cake, I am so happy the flan has such a best friend like you, Cake. I really wanted to come to your party. I didn't invite her, by the way. But I can't come because I'm going to my friend's birthday party. I hope you enjoy these home-baked whole-wheat cookies. Meringue. Now we knew all these things that happened, that he lost the spine, and then he wanted sugar, and he wanted love, and he wanted all those money and entertainment was going through this substance and going to this house. Going to this house. This is why comedians are so poor. to do, and then do them. Comedian laughs a lot when hurt. Comedian is never satisfied. Comedian is impatient. Comedian has a lot of friends, but lonely inside. Comedian is a good chef. Comedian can roast the whole pig. Comedians good at giving, bad at receiving. I'm collecting characteristics of mosquitoes, so if you know any, you can come to me afterwards. Add to the list. Now I have to just close up the mosquito netting.